All right, guys, here we go. And welcome to Just CHOPSING podcast with Novustory. We've met you once before, a couple of you anyway. And we had a bit of a chat then, and we'd like to have a bit of a redo. The other one was a bit of a disaster, and we didn't have Imogen in the video last time.
Yeah, so that's why basically.
Yeah, that's probably why it all went wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Well, I've got COVID actually, so.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Bye.
I was going to wear a mask just for this episode, but yeah, I got tested positive on Saturday. So
is it having an effect on you?
it is. Yeah, I'm dying. I know you can't tell because I'm Welsh, so we're tough in Wales, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty dying. So my chest is really bad and stuff.
Well, I hope that you make a full recovery and this isn't like some weird last episode that we all...
Don't say it.
No, I'm saying it doesn't happen.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
No, I hope it's not the last episode too. So where should we start?
From the beginning.
Is that the beginning of the last episode? So
yeah, so you guys have had a busy couple of weeks then, and some really, really good news with regards to being signed.
Yeah. We're now signed to a record label in London, which sounds incredibly fancy. And we put it off for a long time, didn't we? As in, like, we got approached by a few labels along the journey of Novustory, and none of them kind of lined up with our visions and our goals. So when Regent Street got in touch, it was like, wow, like they perfectly understand our direction and their ethics line up with ours, and we don't feel like we're going to get shafted. But if we do, I think we're about due a label scandal. So it's been 6 years. I feel like we need that. It's like a rite of passage that you're unsigned, you signed, you get shafted, and then you... So hopefully that happens at some point.
Or has it all been planned?
Oh, yeah. A planned shafting. So
there's nothing wrong with a planned shafting.
Enough of Ben. So we're so there's been that, and then we've released Bad Tattoo. That's had a great response, and then we've just finished recording and sent off for mastering a brand new track. We've just recorded another music video, and then we're doing a post tonight, which will obviously be out by the time this is out, where we're announcing loads of gigs. So there's lots of stuff going on. It's all happening.
Oh, it's brilliant. And the gigs, will they be this year?
Yeah.
Oh, fab. Oh, that's good.
Like, by the time this is out, we announced it, but there's 10 gigs. We're supporting Marisa and the Moths, supporting Bang Bang Romeo. We've got some festival slots. It's all good.
Oh, great news.
Yeah, it's really good news, that is. So the Bad Tattoo, that's had a really good response then, is it, guys?
Yeah, it's gone really well actually, hasn't it? Because when we signed with Regent Street, we were talking to them about it, weren't we? And we were kind of like, I feel correct in saying that we're all like really proud of that one as well. We felt like we stepped it up a little bit, because that was one of the first track, that was the first track completely recorded in the new studio.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like we've managed to step the level up a little bit, and all that kind of stuff. So we kind of gave it to the record label, kind of going, please just help us with this, because it felt like a little bit of a too hot potato to handle. Is that right? I almost said big potato, but that's not the phrase, is it?
Tattoo is like a big potato.
Full of chili con carne.
But so the label have helped us get on things like Apple Music playlists, like editorial playlists. They've helped us get so like there's a streaming platform that's like Africa's answer to Spotify called Boomplay, and we've never even heard of it, and then suddenly we had 2,500 streams of Bad Tattoo on it, and we were like, oh, we're making it in Africa. Quite cool. So it's nice to have that extra bit of support in avenues that we've not like explored before. So that coupled with everything that we do ourselves, because the label I still 100% class us as a DIY band, even though we've been signed, because the label control things like distribution and syncing, but we still have 100% control over our merch, our Patreon, our socials, our writing, our recording. So like we wouldn't have signed anything that took that away from us. So we've we've got the best of both worlds. So I'm just waiting for something to go wrong at the moment. So.
Yeah, I bet. But your Facebook page has exploded as well.
Yeah, stuff's going good. I think it's going really well, considering that it's like we don't pay for Facebook like ads or anything like that, and we don't really want to. So it's like all the growth that we have on Facebook is all organic, and it's genuinely just the people who are on there like supporting us, and the little fan base that we've built up. So it's really nice. We're seeing more and more like super fans now, which is like a really weird feeling of people who like like sign up to our Patreon, like but come to all of our gigs, buy all our merch. It's like there's a few people who have like we've like every gig that we announce, they book on tickets. Every piece of merch that we post, they buy it, and we're like, oh, we famous. So I know we're still like a tiny little fish in a big pond, but it feels good. Like after 6 years of like pummeling away in a band, feels like this.
That's your word of the day, isn't it?
Pummel. I don't know why. It's like
Pummeled.
Shut up.
Is that gonna be a song on the new album? Is it Pummeled?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the whole
album.
Anyway, moving swiftly on. Next question, please.
So how did you come up with the name Novustory then?
Do you want like a good answer or like just the boring answer?
Let's have a good one first.
We saw it on the back of a Matchbox.
So that's your good answer, apparently, Ben. No, it was basically we were in this. James had been in a previous band with other members, and he was looking for a new singer. He approached universities. I got in touch. Did auditions. I got the job. Yay! And then we were in the studio recording an EP, and it was like, right, we need a fresh start. It's a new beginning. It's like a new chapter. It's a new story. Oh, what's better than like the word new though? Oh, what about new in Latin? Like what's new in Latin? Oh, novus. Oh, so it's a new story. Novustory. Hey presto, it was born.
It was better than your suggestion, which was the Imogen Story, but experience on it.
I feel like that's still a decent name. And if anyone wants to come to the band name at any point, I feel like the Imogen Story experience is at the top of the list.
I mean,
Imo and the Riffman.
Where's that come from?
You were talking about it before.
I like it. That's still a better. I don't like our band name.
Oh wow! Just publicly.
I think it is too late to change it because we spent 6 years trying to force it down people's throats. Now we can't just change it to Imo and the Riffman because people want that.
Riffmen.
Plural.
You're gonna say it as Riffman, as if it's somebody's last name.
Right. So Imo.
No. You've got to say Riff people. You're not allowed to identify.
That is true.
But they are
We're
men.
not allowed to mention that people are men or women.
Exactly.
Imo
Those days are gone. That's so 90s.
Imo and the Riff humans.
Yeah, that's it.
Imo and the Riffers.
So it's been 6 years then. So the Mirrors EP, how long ago did you release that one?
Christ, like 5.5 years ago.
Was it? So that was one of the first ones when you got together then, was it?
Yeah, that was like
Well, that was before me and Blank joined.
So Mirrors, was that? I'm trying to remember. Was that self-recorded?
No, that was Blueprint. So that was like,
yes, you're right.
I came into the studio and did the vocals, and then we probably released it in like the January or something of 2015, 16, 2015, something. It's way back. It's old.
Old.
Okay. Do you still play those tracks though at live?
No, we've not.
Don't play any of them at all.
No, they're not even on Spotify or anything. It's not.
Never.
It's completely different music to to what we do now. It's like way different.
And
So much so that it
then,
felt like it was hindering us, it being online, because it's so not what we do.
back then we were kind of like we were being told by a few different people, oh, like do this kind of modern sound and like go more down the indie route than the hard rock route, and we kind of like, I wouldn't say let ourselves get put into a box. We like followed the advice of everybody around us, didn't we? And kind of went down that road.
Well, I didn't. I went in band. I just came. I came over.
But yeah, at that time we were kind of being pushed towards this kind of more kind of indie route, and it didn't fit very well, did it? So like over time we've just kind of been developing, and now I think with the latest tracks that we've got out, so like Bad Tattoo is probably like more the direction that we kind of want to go in, I'd say. Kind of like the big riff, modern kind of sound. But, you know, we've got stuff like Craze and Fool that still has that bit of a classic rock edge to it as well.
Yeah.
So we're just a bit of a mixed bag, I suppose.
Yeah, that's good.
That's cool. That's good. Good. So where do you get your influences from then? So if we start with Imogen first.
Don't start with me. I'm rubbish at this. It's a funny one because I grew up like when I went. Go on.
The £1 bin at H&M.
Oh
Sorry,
God.
HMV.
H&M.
That's why she's got her fashion sense.
This is her. Are you all right?
Yeah,
Is she?
Do you need a moment?
It was the comment.
No, all right.
Okay, so my influences kind of range from Breaking Benjamin to Nina Simone to Owl City, bit of Eminem in there. Like it's just a shit show of a question. Can we swear?
Yeah, you can swear all you want, man.
It's just a poop bag of a question, to be honest. Not the question itself isn't bad. It's just my answer. Like I either have to lie or I've got a really rubbish answer. So if we could just swiftly move on to Ben, who's influenced by Jimi Hendrix, Blank, who is influenced by the Beatles, and James, who is influenced by Muse, we can just carry on. If you want. So sorry about that.
That's all right. So when did you start playing instruments and singing then? How old were you guys?
I was 6.
I was 14.
I was about 12.
I can't believe you were 14. Because it feels like.
I know, because he's so
You've been
old, you don't think
playing
he'd
like
ever be
40.
like
No.
younger than 40.
Oh.
I've been playing longer than you've been alive, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did they have guitars in the Big Bang then?
Who do you think invented them?
Ben is God. Yeah, I can't really.
No, wait, no. We can't just leave it at that. I'm really, really old, according to them.
He is.
So I'm ancient. So that's why, I'm not God, as in, you know, the most amazing being on the planet.
Well, you are.
Oh, thank you. Was she?
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're the oldest, I think, Ben.
Yeah, he is.
Thanks the oldest by a year.
I was
by 1 year, is it?
the oldest a couple of months back, but
When we got Blank, he was slightly older, and that was the one thing that almost stopped us having him in the band, just because we make.
Mr.
We-
6,000 years old over
There's
here.
like a few, right? So full disclosure, there's like 4 years difference between me and Ben, isn't there? And therefore he is a fossil. Like, he is, right, because James is the baby.
Well,
'cause
James
he's-
actually is like 13 years
Yeah,
old.
James is like 10. So and then he's like a proper granddad. But when Blank came in and he's a bit older, it's kind of screwed everything up.
Yeah, what are you doing?
So if you could just not be
No,
old.
no,
He's just the
because
uncle. He's just that.
I was gonna say,
parties.
you're the really old guy that complains about everything, and you're one of them really cool old guys. You know, like the
Whoa!
on like the trike that like has like like the leather tassel jacket, and, like going round Aldi on
Do you
this
think
like.
those guys are cool?
Yeah, they're well cool.
Yeah,
You have like a mobility
A
scooter.
mobility scooter, yeah.
yeah.
So right.
That
So
looks
just to clarify, I'm really old, but Blank is the one on the mobility scooter.
Wait, is this ageist?
Well, one of you has to carry the shopping, so.
That's right.
That about to be exposed as like Novustory hate old people or something. Oh, yeah, exactly.
No, you can't hate old people because you got Ben in the band, so that's kind of like how you, so so who are your influences then? Is it Hendrix, Ben?
Oh, for me, yeah. Jimi Hendrix, Muse, Royal Blood. Anybody who plays the guitar good.
Oh,
That's ironic.
that's ironic.
Very, very ironic. All right, maybe good and easy. There we go.
Excuse me.
And then yourself, Blank?
Yeah.
The
Like,
Beatles. Oh, you can't beat a bit of the Beatles.
yeah, I'm a Beatles fanatic.
What's wrong with Beatles?
But then, like, you sounded like you were at like a meeting then.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rick.
I'm Richard. I'm a Beatles addict.
You said you were Richard then, and I thought it was a bit.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
joke,
like,
'cause
who
it's-
the heck's
I
Richard?
know, like, who's Richard? But yeah, it's blank over
Oh,
here.
yeah, bit of everything. Like big into like Smiths, big Johnny Marr fan. But yeah, and then like what's she called?
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Yeah,
Taylor Swift. Okay.
Taylor
like
Swift,
big
to be
pop
fair.
music fan.
Or Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, aye.
Oh, aye.
Oh, aye. Oh, aye.
And then whatever. Yeah.
Music inspires me. Anything with a good tune gets me. Anything that gets me out of his
I'll be like, those words could be coming out of my mouth.
So when you guys go on tour then, so you three are going to be out partying and Blank's going to be back in the room in bed. Is he tucked up nice and early?
It's funny about that because it's definitely the opposite. Shouted after that. Blake's like, right, where are the beers? Come on.
Party animal here. He had
Yeah.
20 pints this week.
Yes, day, more like.
He had 20 pints in an hour.
It was 21, but
Nah, I will mention the one. So how's your studio going then, James?
Yeah, it's going all right. It's
Excuse me. Our studio.
oh dear.
Here you
I
go.
just want to point that out because no offense to you, I'm very sick.
Was
of
he
people-
not just aiming
No,
the
I
question
know,
at me?
I know. I just want
Oh,
it to
yeah,
be. I want it to be
sensible.
known for anyone watching that it's our studio that we own 50-50. I know I'm a woman, but I don't just make the brews. I have an active input. And people always message the studio page like, "Hi man, can I sell you some gear?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can." Like, "Hi, I'm a woman. I can buy gear. I buy music gear. I know what I'm talking about."
So that's exactly how the studio's going.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it's called, is it Esh House Audio?
Pardon?
Esh House Audio, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
correct, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's the creative hub then? What does that entail?
It just sounded fancy.
Yeah, we just
Oh,
thought
you've just outed yourself.
I'm
on the
joking. I'm
podcast.
joking.
because
Laugh it out.
it's a creative place where people can make videos. We work with
It's all encompassing.
Yeah,
like
it was-
graphic designers. We record, so it was basically a term that encompasses all the things that we offer without being like, "Hi, we're Esh House Audio. We do photos, videos, recording." Like, it's like, "Hi, we're Esh House Audio. We're a creative hub, and these are our services." Do you know what I mean?
And also because we're in the band together and we were doing the DIY approach with the band, we found that we were getting this list of contacts together for like music videos and all that kind of stuff. And we were like, hang on, bands spend so much time just trying to find different places to go and get all this different stuff from,
And good places.
and
as
good
well.
places. And actually, because they're all individuals, obviously everybody's got their own markup on stuff. So by the time you get to a single release and you pay for a video and a track and mastering and all this other stuff, your album artwork and all that, it was kind of like, well, you end up paying thousands for it. Whereas we were like, well, if we can all do it under one roof with the contacts that we've got, then we can bring that price down a little bit, but the quality's still there. And it means that artists can kind of focus on writing the songs and coming up with concepts rather than trying to scroll through, Facebook and Google and find a million different, places to go and get stuff done.
Yeah. Keep the thousands for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
So, instead of outsourcing.
No comment. Jesus, Mary and the wee donkey.
So if there was any band then other than yourselves who you would love to sort of produce and help out, who would that be?
Don Brocco.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I reckon Royal Blood would be a really good one because they're going in a bit of a. They're experimenting with stuff at the moment, aren't they? With their sound. So I reckon that'd be a lot of fun.
If you'd asked me like last month, though, I'd have probably said Marisa and the Moths. And now we're actually getting them in the studio next week. So there's that.
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
Exciting.
Oh, they're actually coming into the studio?
Yeah, they're coming in Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. And well, this week actually, yeah.
For rehearsals or?
No, they're recording tunes with us.
Oh, right, that's cool.
Yeah, we're doing some covers, so that'll be good.
Yeah, great. So is that, you said that's a big tour, quite a big tour then. But is it only a UK tour?
Pardon?
You're touring with Marisa and the Moths. Is it only a UK tour or are you...
We're doing 3 dates with them, and then we're doing 1 date with Bang Bang Romeo, and then we've got some other gigs. We're doing Blackpool for the Rock Fairy. She always does amazing gigs. And we've got KDS Productions in Wigan are putting on a festival, and they've always treated us really well. So that's What Rocks Beneath Festival in Wigan, and then we're also on a Trib Fest, and we're booked on, but Blink's flying off on holiday, so we're either going to have to.
Well, it's a bit more than
he's
a
jetting
holiday.
off. He's booked to.
Yeah, he's getting married. Not,
Oh, right.
not just a sunny
Priorities.
weekend, like.
Priorities.
Are you not playing at your own wedding?
No, I'm definitely getting people to do that for me.
He's,
Oh.
Tell him to
put
invite
us
us.
he's put us on the ban list,
Band.
Yeah, the band list.
Band.
Yeah.
You misheard me.
Are we playing?
You are banned from the wedding.
Oh, I thought you said the band for the wedding. Oh.
If anyone cancels last minute, can we come?
Please do not invite me to. I cannot not do that.
Could be the last podcast of Novustory and the last podcast of Terry. This is going tonight.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
So if you guys could collaborate and work with anybody, on stage, who would you love to work with?
Any advances on Don Brocco?
Queen's of Stone Age.
Queen.
Yeah.
If I could go back in time.
The
Beatles.
The Beatles, yeah.
It's an easy one, isn't it?
Yeah, Beatles.
Oh, did you say the? Oh,
I didn't.
my
People
God.
said it for me. And they were right.
They were right. Gosh darn
The
it.
Beatles.
Imogen, you didn't answer it.
I did. I was the first one. I was straight in
Straight off
there.
the mark.
Before you'd even finished asking, I said Don Brocco.
Oh, right, okay, I missed it.
Right.
All right then.
Want to tap?
I haven't got anything. I've lost my notes, so I don't know where they are.
Lost your notes, have you?
Yeah, I'm a mess today because I got this fucking virus and it's knocked me for 6.
Yeah, not good, is it? Not good. So when does the tour start then, guys? When you looking to get it back out on the road? You able to tell us that?
It's not so much of a tour. It's more that we're just doing like 10 UK dates.
It's kind of turned into an accidental tour.
Yeah. Because we are doing. They're all over the
People
UK.
just keep asking us, and we're
Oh,
like,
God.
oh, go on then, we'll do it. Go on.
Christ. Yeah, July the 9th.
Right.
Okay. Oh, of course, not long then.
Yes.
Are they one after another then, or are they like pretty separated out?
Separated.
Ah, right, okay.
That's why it's not really a tour, but we're probably going to market it as one because band.
Yeah, why not?
Know that word, so.
And then tour.
Yeah.
Irrelevant over the next 5 years. Tour.
Yeah. Are you going to Wales then?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
I don't know.
We can do.
We'll be there. Give us half an hour.
Let's wait your wedding.
Yeah.
Very cheap.
my buddy owns a live venue. It's probably, I reckon you can fit about 120 people in there in South Wales, and he's looking to start booking gigs and stuff now. I think he said he's probably going to open maybe June or.
Yeah, but can he afford us? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
has he got enough for that?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know if that 120 cap venue can handle the 8 people we usually have.
And your rider's going to consist of Aldi crisps, so you'll be all right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's at least 2 30 packets.
But we're speaking to him Wednesday, aren't we, Tess? So we'll mention it on Wednesday, and we'll get him to contact you guys. It'd be good to get you over here because it's about 5 miles away from me. So
that's just around the corner in Wales, though, isn't it?
Tell
it
him
is, yeah.
Tell him we charge $2,000, because but then say we'll do him a deal, because then anything we offer below $2,000 will seem like
Yeah.
Well, I think he might start from a box of Aldi crisps and work his way up. So hopefully to meet in the middle somewhere.
Right in the middle.
Especially while we've not been booked for a tour.
Okay, great. So what's next then, guys? You said you've been recording some more songs. Any album on the horizon?
No, I keep hinting at it just to excite people, but we've not got any plans.
Well, we've been
Right now.
we have talked about it a few times, haven't we? But I think we're just gonna.
I think we're a bit too small to do it justice, because you've
Yeah.
only got one chance at a debut album.
Yeah.
So
Unless you call it your debut 2.0.
yeah, but it doesn't
Unless
have
we
the
have a name change in between.
same- Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
said how much you don't like it.
And on the rhythm.
People.
Even when the riff. Oh yeah, sorry.
But have you got enough songs? That's another point.
Yeah, even when the riff raff. Right. Have we got enough songs? Yeah.
We can knock out enough songs, don't you worry about that.
20 minutes and we'll have enough songs.
Won't be any good, but all right.
I feel like we're
This
coming
one's
off as
called
like
Imo and the Riffman.
massive.
This one's called Imo and the Riff People.
Don't know what's coming.
So what's your thoughts? And carry on doing a bit of tour and releasing some singles, and then just see how it goes from there. Then is it?
Yeah. I think that's.
I mean,
That's kind of.
obviously we have got a long-term plan, because we just do, we're like that, aren't we? So we have got like a set of goals that we're aiming towards over the next few years. But yeah, in general, for us it's about kind of sustainability, and we try not to kind of whenever we make a decision on like we're going to upgrade something or change the quality of something, it's how we can keep on bringing that quality and making it better and better every time, rather than just like doing something and then saying, oh, that's job done kind of thing. Yeah, for us it's always like the next step in it. It's always how do we make something slightly better, all that. So that's why the singles work really well, because we've learned a lot from them, because it gives you a chance to be able to work on something. And then if it wasn't received quite as well or whatever, then you've kind of learnt the lesson for the next one, and then you can change it back a little bit.
Yeah, it also keeps you a bit more relevant as well,
Exactly.
Yeah.
instead of falling by the wayside. Like.
So
yeah,
you're going to release like an EP or something though. So because you were saying about the merch and everything, so obviously when you start going to these festivals, you probably have your T-shirts and different things, but you can have a CD that people can take home with them as well.
We've got some CDs for our last lot of singles. So basically, the last lot of singles we had, we put them on CD, because then we could promote them as singles, but then sell the EP. So that's probably what we're going to do again. So we've talked about maybe doing like an acoustic EP. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We're not going to give you all of our eggs.
No.
Our eggs. So something close to us.
We'll keep our eggs close to our chest. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, is that not the phrase? Keep your eggs.
No, keep your cards close to your
Cards
chest.
close to your chest. That's what I said. When
all your eggs in one basket.
We're not giving you all our eggs in one basket.
And don't worry, because we've got all of our cards in one basket.
Yeah.
Why did you?
Who writes the lyrics?
You
Who
all
writes
just
the
let me
lyrics?
continue with the egg thing.
No, we didn't want to jump in.
Oh.
It was watching the car crash. There.
Too many cooks spoil the eggs. Saying it.
Keep all your broth in one basket.
So I think Imogen, you write most of the lyrics or not?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, yes.
Yeah. We had this conversation the last time, and there's a lot of heartache and a lot of sadness in some of them.
Yeah.
You write them about ex-boyfriends or current boyfriends?
Kind of. I don't really think there's many songs that I've actually written about, like, I know they're all like quite emotional topics, but a lot of them are more mental health related or like, I know, like edibles, obviously, like about my struggles with food. Damaged was more about James's inner conflict with being gender fluid, and like Monster was about like a lot of them have been about like friendships gone wrong rather than like relationships and stuff. So yeah, I'm not like, yeah,
Adele.
Question. Like,
Not pumping out songs. Oh, he's off. Not pumping out songs like Adele then.
No, I don't think so. I think there's quite like hard hitting topics, and I try and make them as relatable as possible to people, because everyone listens to songs and then like when they hear the lyrics, if you're that way inclined and you listen to lyrics, like you'll relate it to things, your own circumstances and your own experiences. But so I do try and make them relatively relatable, but generally, like, so when I did like edible lyrics, for instance, I made that more about it. I aimed it as if food was a person, and then I wrote it about that, and I tried to make it so someone could listen to it and go, oh yeah, like that's how I feel about so and so. Realistically, it was just about food.
Ah, right, okay, cool. Yeah, but it's nice to have real lyrics rather than
Just gotta move my dog a sec.
Wait, what dog is it? Bring it back. What is it?
She's a Sprudel, so she's a spaniel crossed with a poodle.
Amazing.
Yeah, she got like little dog syndrome. She's 10 kilos and wants to take on the world.
You know what?
Yeah. Do you basically just call me a little dog? That's the second time I've been called a dog today.
No, I was talking about the little.
a little bit.
Sorry, to be fair, it was.
And so your latest song then, Bad Tattoo, is actually about a bad tattoo or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so can we see the tattoo?
Go on, show him.
Right, so I've got this tattoo that's it's like an elephant, that's got, you know, like music notes and stuff, but my brother says that its trunk looks like a penis.
Right.
Oh, right, okay.
So that's my bad tattoo. The rest of them are sick. My friend did them.
What about the?
Yeah.
Oh,
bad tattoo. That's
seen that on?
Oh yeah.
No one believed me that I actually got it, and I did.
Oh, when you made the video.
Yeah. Everyone thought that it was Photoshop, the artwork, and I actually got the tattoo because I'm stupid.
And it was free, probably. You can't go wrong with a free tattoo. I don't know about a bad one, but
What was it like having it in the lip?
Paid for a lunch.
Free tattoo.
What was it like having it there? It must have been well sore, was it?
Oh, I was acting for part of the video that I then forgot that we'd filmed and didn't put in the music video. So because I was trying to like act like it hurt, I didn't process just how much it was hurting. But yeah, it weren't great.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the worst place, but it weren't nice.
What cream did you put on it? Because whenever I have ink, I always make sure I put cream on it and everything. You can't put anything in it, can you?
There's nothing you can put on it, so I just left it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought I weren't going to be able to eat or anything, and it were like once it were done, it were like it weren't there. It were like it instantly healed. So actually, it's been the easiest tattoo I've ever healed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Highly recommended then.
Yeah, coated with saliva 24/7.
That's it.
All right then. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go and get your dinner.
I think we just missed something there.
Yeah, I missed something.
No,
Yeah.
that's definitely. That's
Blake said it's the
definitely-
name of our next single, Coated in Saliva. For
Oh,
Our new band name. We are Coated in Saliva 24/7.
That sounds like a metal band name, though, doesn't it? Coated in saliva.
heavy blues.
Yeah, I feel blues.
Yeah.
Could
All
be
right, guys. I'm going to let you go and get your dinner because you've been busy in the studio all day.
Yeah, we've been arguing mainly.
About your new track in your studio, Ben. Oh, your studio, James, sorry.
Yeah. It's
So, I mean, you can find my studio. Like I said,
I can only see one eye of Imogen then, but I can staring right through you, Ted.
place is mine.
So-
without the doors.
So we did this on purpose, right? When we were building the studio, because this is what like the actual third or fourth build that we've done now, something like that. So
Combination, yeah.
so it's the biggest one that we've done. But when I was building it, I know that obviously like in a studio you don't want parallel walls, you want them all to be off a little bit because then your room sounds bigger than it actually is. So I'd spent months building this, and we've been getting it absolutely spot on. So then sonically it was going to be amazing. And then Ben walks in, and the first thing he does is pick up a spirit level. He goes, "Oh, your walls aren't square. What are you doing? Like, they're not supposed to be square." He goes, "All right, yeah, you just don't know how to use a spirit level, do you?" That's like, it's true.
I don't think those are exact words. But...
It's better for the acoustics, though, is it?
Consultation.
All right, then, guys. All right, we're going to let you get off then. Good luck with your studio,
Thank you very much.
Imogen, and good luck with your new single that you're recording.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck with your upcoming shows.
Yeah, I'll try and catch you guys.
Hopefully David can
after the show,
catch you up.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that'd be
I
awesome.
hope you recover from COVID soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, man. It's like I just feel like shit, so I'm not my usual bubbly self today.
Oh well, you'll do.
Yeah, you've made up for it, so. All right, guys. Good luck. Good luck for the future. Hope we catch you again, and keep us informed. I mean, I follow you on Facebook anyway, so. And I think I'm actually a top fan. You were mentioning top fans earlier.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm a top fan. I came up on a post yesterday, I think. So.
Amazing. Oh yeah.
Exciting stuff.
In our midst.
Go on our Patreon if you're a top.
Yeah, I can't afford that. I don't make any money on my podcast.
Well, you will after this episode goes out.
Well, you never know.
Oh, bloody hell, you're not going to know what's hit you when you post this.
Yeah, those 8 followers will be putting it on repeat.
Right, it's funny when he says it. When you say it.
Really disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
All right then, guys. Take it easy. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Take it easy. Ta-ra.
Thanks for coming on.
Ta-ra. That was a bit of a mad interview with Novustory, Dave.
Yeah, very, very excited, aren't they?
They are, fair play.
On the start of good things, hopefully for them, which is nice, isn't it? So like you said, a couple of festivals coming up, and they're obviously recording. They got the backing of a label now, so it's good times, isn't it?
Yeah. Hopefully they can keep it together.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So so I've got a bit of a news story that I found today. I'm going to start posting my news stories on the group, actually, in case people think I'm full of shit. So I posted the one we haven't actually released it yet, but about the COVID pool.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
And this one is a story of a man who was working in Australia in 1965. A Welsh guy, got a bit homesick, didn't have any money to get back home again. So he asked 2 Irish guys to put him in a crate and post him back to Wales. So
And how did that work out for him?
not very well, actually, because he was posted as a computer, because it was, a computer-sized box. It was probably the size of a small fridge, he said. And it had loads of "this way up" stickers on it, because it's fragile. But the actual plane he was going on, the Qantas flight, should have took 36 hours to get him to London. But the plane was full, so they put him on a slower flight, which had a detour to America. So he ended up in America 4 days later. And instead of keeping it one way up, the officials were just throwing the box around, and it landed upside down, and he was upside down for 22 hours.
You lucky you won't fucking Hermes.
So he kept having blackouts.
Yeah.
And then when he did wake up, he looked out of one of his little air holes to see what was going on, and a customs guy saw him and thought he was a spy. So he got interrogated by the FBI. And then eventually they let him go, and they actually sent him back to England on a free flight, not put him back in the box.
Yeah.
So Brian Robson is now 75 years old, and he's looking for the 2 Irishmen.
Yeah.
To thank them for sending him home.
We could be like Cilla Black here.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah. So if there's 2 Irishmen, probably aged around in their 70s, who had an association with a Brian Robson, who allegedly played for Manchester United, and you sent him in a laptop case, a transatlantic flight, upside down. Can you get in touch, please? And we'll put you in touch with him.
Yeah, so I will post a link to that story in the group.
That's bad, isn't it? Bless it. Have you what sort of feedback have you had from the Carol Decker? Obviously, we released Carol today, didn't we, with her interview for Tapau?
We did, and at the moment the numbers are climbing very fast. And yeah, we've got a good response. So we got some nice comments about it already. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, fab. Yeah, I'd like to make a shout out to my mate Andy Jones.
Okay.
And very good friend of mine, and I'll just say Carol Decker. We'll leave it at
Well, I'm not playing the song again. I mean, I played it on the other episode.
No, that would be wrong. We'd have to play Novustory song, wouldn't we? But obviously, everybody can check out Bad Tattoo, and I'll put it into our group as well.
Okay, cool.
Check them out.
All right then, mate.
Cool. All right.
That's about all we got for today.
Yeah, you better get yourself off the bed and get yourself ready, and get yourself nice and fighting fit for our next guest.
Yeah, I will. It's cool. All right then. Take it easy.
Yeah, you take care.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.